Hello everyone and welcome to my bold and the beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please press the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. In a shocking twist nobody saw coming, Liam Spencer's funeral, once thought to be a dignified, tear-stained goodbye, becomes the stage for one of the most catastrophic confrontations in Bold and the Beautiful history. Bill Spencer, the powerful media mogul and grief-stricken father, drops a nuclear bomb in front of stunned mourners. "You killed my son." The words echo like gunshots through the Forrester chapel, sending shockwaves through the Forresters, Logans, and Spencers alike. And as tears give way to gasps, a darker truth begins to unravel. Was Liam Spencer actually murdered? And if so, who wanted him dead? Exposé peels back the velvet curtain behind the beautiful facade of Beverly Hills and reveals the sinister forces, shocking betrayals, and tragic miscalculations that led to Liam's untimely demise. Buckle up, it's time for a blow-by-blow breakdown of everything that unraveled, from cryptic text messages to late-night confessions, from Steffi's breakdown to Hope's collapse, and from Bill's rage to Sheila's sinister smile. Part 1, The Calm Before the Storm, 5,000 words. It was supposed to be a quiet afternoon. A private memorial service in the Forrester garden. Soft white lilies, photos of Liam through the years, an emotional violin solo from Zend, and heartbreaking tributes from Hope Logan and Steffi Forrester. Ridge stood with tears in his eyes. Brooke clutched Hope's hand. Finn comforted a visibly shaken Kelly. Even Sheila Carter stood at the back of the gathering, silent, too silent. But something didn't sit right with Bill. Days before the funeral, he received an anonymous message on his private number. Liam's death wasn't an accident. Ask your precious Steffi what she's hiding. Bill had ignored it at first. But then came the Forrester security footage. Then the tampered medical report. And finally, a confession recorded on Liam's own phone, retrieved by Wyatt in a forgotten voicemail. As Hope begins her tearful eulogy, Bill stands. He's trembling, not with grief, but with fury. His voice breaks, not from loss, but from rage. He doesn't wait for silence. "I can't let this lie continue. Liam didn't just die. He was killed." Gasps erupt. Brooke clutches her chest. Steffi stares in disbelief. Hope's bouquet hits the ground. Someone here knew what happened. Someone here is hiding the truth. And I swear on Liam's grave, I will Finn. Let's break down every major suspect in Liam's so-called accident, and why each had a motive to see him gone. Steffi Forrester, the mother of his child, caught between love and loyalty. She stood to gain peace and full custody if Liam were gone. But would she really go that far? Hope Logan, the grieving widow. Or is she? New evidence suggests Hope and Carter were secretly reuniting before Liam's collapse. Was Liam a romantic obstacle? Thomas Forrester, he always felt Liam wasn't good enough for Hope. Could jealousy drive him to eliminate the competition? Sheila Carter, the wild card. She's been oddly quiet since Liam's death. Too quiet. Did she see something? Or do something? Finn, Liam once threatened to expose a secret about Finn's past. What if he followed through? A reissued toxicology report brings everything into question. Contrary to what the hospital initially claimed, Liam's death was not due to natural causes related to his brain tumor. Traces of a rare compound were found in his system, one that can mimic symptoms of neurological decline, but is, in fact, fatal if undetected. Who had access to this? Only someone in the Forrester inner circle. Someone with medical knowledge or connections to those who do. A digital forensics expert retrieves deleted files from Liam's tablet. Hidden among family photos and business emails is a chilling audio clip. "If anything happens to me, tell Hope to look at Steffi's files. Something's wrong. I know I'm not just sick. Someone's trying to." The message cuts off. Was Liam investigating his own illness? Did he uncover too much? And why was this file deleted right after a visit from Finn? When confronted by Ridge and Taylor, Steffi finally cracks. "I didn't kill him. I swear I didn't. But I knew something wasn't right. I should have spoken up. I thought Finn was helping him. Is Steffi guilty, or just guilty of protecting someone she loved? Sheila denies everything. But a visit from Deacon reveals something spine-chilling. Sheila's been working with someone. Someone inside Forrester. Someone who wanted Liam out of the picture, permanently. Could it be Daphne Rose? The mysterious new Forrester intern with a medical background and a shadowy past? A recent discovery reveals that Liam had been mentoring Daphne and may have threatened to expose her secrets. Hope finally breaks. At a press conference meant to honor Liam, she collapses, screaming, "It wasn't supposed to happen like this. We were going to tell him." Tell him what, Hope? That she was pregnant again? That she was leaving him? Or something darker? It all comes down to a single photograph, taken by Kelly on her iPad. A picture of Liam on the last night of his life, with someone unexpected standing in the background. Zoom in. Enhance. It's Carter Walton. In Liam's house. At 2:37 a.m. Why? Bill, armed with evidence, storms into Forrester Creations. In front of the entire company, he plays the voicemail, shows the photo, and demands answers. You let my son die. You covered it up. Who do you work for, Sheila, or the devil? Carter steps forward. I didn't kill Liam, he says coldly. But I know who did. Cue end credits music. As the suspect is arrested, the shock is too much for Ridge, who suffers a cardiac episode. Brooke rushes to his side. Taylor blames herself. Sheila smiles. In the courtroom, secrets are exposed. Evidence is shredded. Allegiances shift. And in a moment no one expects, the killer confesses. In a posthumous twist, Hope finds a letter Liam wrote to his daughters. If you're reading this, I didn't make it. And if it wasn't natural, look to those who smile the widest. One of them isn't smiling for me, they're smiling because I'm gone. Conclusion, 5,000 words. Liam's death has changed everything. Hopes shattered. Bill's vowing revenge. Brooke and Ridge are falling apart. Sheila is still lurking. And Steffi may never be the same. But the biggest twist? Liam's not the only one who had a target on his back. The killer had a list, and another name is circled at the top. At the Precipice House, Luna pleads with her pater. Not to make her walk down. Steffi says it's called consequences. Luna has no bone. Differently. Please, don't let her do this. Don't let Steffi shut me out of your life. Finn tells Luna this isn't because of Steffi, it's because of her and who she is. Luna's sure he'd be suitable to love her as a father if his woman would just allow it. She pleads for the both of them to give her a chance, however, she doesn't know what she might do, if not. Luna Finn Steffi B&B. Luna wails that she's been cut off by everyone differently. She allowed. Her grandmother could help her, but she's turned her back on her too. Finn frowns, your grandmother? They realize she's not talking about Lee. Steffi gasps, oh my god. Sheila. Luna says she told her to leave. She pleads again for a chance to prove herself. She needs to be embraced and included, loved by her father. I need you, pater. Finn says if he'd been there since her birth, he'd have tutored her the difference between need and want. It makes him sad to suppose of the connection they could have had, but that's insolvable now. There's no coming back from what she did to his woman. You'll no way have a place in our lives. No way. Further Luna's unintended murder victim? Cleric panics. At Deacon's place, he hopes Sheila running into Luna was an accident. She admits it was and she encouraged her since she wanted to get to know her granddaughter. She pleads with him not to be angry. Cleric is worried she promised to have nothing to do with Luna. Sheila took pity on her, indeed her own mama abandoned her. Deacon exclaims, "We know why." Sheila acknowledges this and tells Deacon she's upset that not incontinently transferring Luna down was a huge mistake. Further JMW's Steffi-versary. Cleric asks what happened. Sheila stammers, "Nothing, not yet." She's tried to help her and show her that redemption is possible. But Luna is so fixated on Will Spencer Deacon worries she'll start causing him trouble. Sheila's more concerned about another man in her life. She's tried to help but it's not doing any good. Luna's hung up with her relationship with Finn. She thinks they can both have a relationship with him if Steffi were out of the way. Cleric Sheila B&B. Cleric panics, "My God. She's hanging Steffi again." He wonders if they should call the Bobbies. Sheila says no. She told her to leave, but she's concerned that she's fixated on her relationship with Finn. She can relate to that. Sheila hates to say this about her own granddaughter, but she's in a dark place and is trying to bait her on with her. She truly believes they can have a relationship with Finn if Steffi's out of the picture. Deacon worries that she's not indeed trying to hide it, she wants to kill Steffi. Ridge issues a warning. In Forrester's design office, Will tells Elektra he has had another communication from Luna since she brazened her. They're canoodling when Ridge comes by and calls them out for making out at work. His lip tricks up as he notes, "Business as usual around then, huh?" He teases that it's good for morale and does it himself. Talk turns to Elektra getting to know Steffi and the kiddies better. Ridge also knows Elektra had a run heft with Luna. Will crew Elektra B&B. Ridge likes Elektra's fearlessness, she reminds him of Steffi. But having said that, Will interrupts, "Be careful who you're tenacious with." Ridge says that's right. Luna is dangerous. Will sees no reason for any of them to interact with her. Ridge warns she and her crazy grandmother are connected to their family, like it or not, and will be for the rest of their lives. Further B&B alums gestation reveal. They go over Luna being back on the road because of Will's old man. Elektra tells Ridge that Sheila came to her defense when she tangled with Luna. Ridge warns they're both crazy and changeable before leaving the office. Elektra Ridge B&B. Will embraces Elektra and hopes she'll take what Ridge said to heart. Luna is dangerous and she needs to stay down from her. He goes for a kiss, and she teases him about office PDA. He says it's insolvable at their age. She tells him to try harder. Luna leaves. At the Precipice house, Luna pleads with Finn that he see and ignore that they're meat and blood. Finn says that does abolish what she did, she committed crimes against his woman. Luna's not asking him to choose between them, but Steffi is. Finn hollers that Steffi is keeping them piecemeal, this is his decision. Luna does believe it. This is all Steffi. Luna Finn B&B. Fed up, Steffi says that's it, she needs to get out. Finn tells her she needs to go. He agrees with Sheila that Luna has to leave Los Angeles. Steffi tells her to get out and no way show her face there again. Luna walks to the door and turns back to tail, "I'll be back, Steffi." Finn hugs his woman. And they do hear her. Luna B&B. Steffi tells Finn she's not hysterical of Luna, who has to know that trying to hurt her or the kiddies would help her beget. She sensations that she's just like Sheila. Finn says Sheila ultimately got the point and Luna will too. Steffi appreciates him standing up for her and their family. They embrace. Luna buys a gun. In an apartment, Luna paces and smothers, "Steffi, Steffi, Steffi." She vows to knock her down and get relief of her formerly and for all. She flashes to defying Steffi at the Precipice house and covenanting she'll not allow her to take down the chance to get to know her father. A knock comes at the door and Luna lets a man into the apartment. She asks, "Do you have it?" She pulls out an envelope of plutocrat. He hands over a gun. Luna fondles it and thinks about getting relief of Steffi formerly and for all. The walls are closing in on Luna Nozawa, and she's not going down without a fight. In a jaw-dropping bold and the beautiful week of bombshells, heartbreak, and deadly obsession, Luna pleads with Finn for a chance to be loved, only to be coldly rejected. Steffi unleashes her fury, and Sheila's legacy threatens to live on through a granddaughter spiraling into madness. With a loaded gun in her possession and revenge on her mind, Luna's next move could change everything. Will Steffi survive? Is Luna about to become a killer? Buckle up, this is the story that will blow the lid off B&B forever. Act 1, Cliff House Meltdown, Luna begs, Steffi rejects. It all goes down at the Cliff House in one of the most emotionally charged scenes Bold and the Beautiful fans have seen in years. Luna, trembling, begs her father Finn not to let Steffi shut her out. Please, don't let her do this. Don't let Steffi shut me out of your life, she pleads through tears. But Finn's heart is as icy as the ocean breeze outside. This isn't about Steffi, he declares coldly. It's about you. Steffi watches in stony silence before delivering the dagger. It's called consequences. And for Luna, they're brutal. She insists that no one else is there for her, not her mother, not her grandmother, not even Finn. But when Finn realizes she's been talking to a grandmother, and it's not Lee, Steffi's expression shifts from cold to alarmed. Oh my God. Sheila, she gasps. Luna admits she reached out to Sheila, that she hoped her grandmother might offer the love and guidance she craved. Instead, she was cast aside once again. She pleads anew with Finn, I need you, Dad. But Finn isn't moved. If anything, his resolve strengthens. If I'd been there from the start, he growls, I would have taught you the walls are closing in on Luna Nozawa, and she's not going down without a fight. In a jaw-dropping Bold and the Beautiful week of bombshells, heartbreak, and deadly obsession, Luna pleads with Finn for a chance to be loved, only to be coldly rejected. Steffi unleashes her fury, and Sheila's legacy threatens to live on through a granddaughter spiraling into madness. With a loaded gun in her possession and revenge on her mind, Luna's next move could change everything. Will Steffi survive? Is Luna about to become a killer? Buckle up, this is the story that will blow the lid off B&B forever. Act 1, Cliff House Meltdown, Luna begs, Steffi rejects. It all goes down at the Cliff House in one of the most emotionally charged scenes Bold and the Beautiful fans have seen in years. Luna, trembling, begs her father Finn not to let Steffi shut her out. Please, don't let her do this. Don't let Steffi shut me out of your life, she pleads through tears. But Finn's heart is as icy as the ocean breeze outside. This isn't about Steffi, he declares coldly. It's about you. Steffi watches in stony silence before delivering the dagger. It's called consequences. And for Luna, they're brutal. She insists that no one else is there for her, not her mother, not her grandmother, not even Finn. But when Finn realizes she's been talking to a grandmother, and it's not Lee, Steffi's expression shifts from cold to alarmed. Oh my God. Sheila, she gasps. Luna admits she reads the difference between need and want. You will never have a place in our lives. Never. Act 2, Deacon learns the truth, Sheila's panic. Over at Deacon's apartment, panic is the word of the hour. Sheila's confession that she sought out Luna sends Deacon reeling. You promised, he exclaims. Sheila admits she was drawn in by Luna's abandonment and loneliness, emotions she knows all too well. She's in pain, Sheila whispers, like I was. But Deacon is beyond concerned. He begs her to tell him everything. Sheila hesitates. Nothing's happened. Not yet, but it's what she says next that sends chills down Deacon's spine. Luna is fixated. Not just on Will Spencer, but on Finn. She thinks she and I can have a relationship with him if Steffi were out of the way. Deacon's blood runs cold. Oh my God. She's threatening Steffi again. She's not just spiraling. She's dangerous. Act 3, Ridge issues a stern warning, Elektra and Will's close call. At Forrester Creations, Ridge stumbles upon a flirtatious moment between Will and Elektra and uses the opportunity to drop some truth bombs. He jokes about the office PDA but quickly pivots to Luna. She's dangerous, he warns. She and Sheila are like a virus. Connected to our family, for life. Elektra is visibly shaken. She confides that Sheila defended her during her confrontation with Luna. Ridge is alarmed, Sheila involving herself in any of this is a red flag. They're both unpredictable, he growls. Stay away. Will echoes the warning. You need to stay away from Luna. She's not stable. Act 4, Finn makes his choice, Luna walks away with a threat. Back at the Cliff House, things reach a breaking point. Luna pleads once more with Finn. I'm your daughter. You can't just cast me aside. But Finn's response is colder than ever. You're not the victim here. You hurt my wife. You don't get to come back from that. When Steffi tells Luna to get out, it's clear there's no redemption coming. Leave Los Angeles. And don't show your face again, she snaps. Luna walks to the door. But she stops and turns, her voice soft and eerie. I'll be back, Steffi. Act 5, Luna's final descent, the gun. In a rundown apartment, Luna paces like a caged animal. Steffi, 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 she mutters. The obsession is boiling over. She flashes to the moments of her rejection, of Steffi's smug face as she was cast out. A knock at the door interrupts her fury. A shady man enters. Luna hands him a thick envelope of cash. Do you have it? She asks. He nods. She opens the box. A gun. Her hand trembles as she lifts it, then steadies. She gazes at it with dark determination. She took everything from me. It's time I took it all back. Closing cliffhanger, who will stop Luna? As the sun sets over Los Angeles, a new storm brews. Luna is armed, unstable, and hell-bent on revenge. Finn and Steffi are unaware of the ticking time bomb in their midst. Sheila is terrified. Deacon is panicked. Ridge has sounded the alarm. Will anyone stop Luna before she becomes a murderer? One thing is clear, The Bold and the Beautiful is about to be rocked by the most shocking storyline of the year. Stay tuned, the reckoning is coming.